Good morning, folks. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I don't know when you see this, but I'm recording this in the morning. This is a gift request by John Hermes. So, John, thank you for the gift, my friend. And it's Gary Allan's song, Today. And my mind goes to, all right, today they're going to break up. Today someone died. Like when you think country song, generally, I don't know, you think, okay, what went wrong? But sometimes things are just very funny. Today, my daughter's getting married or whatever. Anything could be happening today. Or today I'm starting over because my life was a disaster, but now I'm starting afresh because I met you. Anything. I love that about song titles. They don't always give it away. All right, here we go. Oh, the piano. Strings. This orchestral feel. Something sad.
Today, he told her that he loved her, put a ring around her finger, and promised her forever together. Today, she smiled for all the pictures, and he was right there with her, making all the memories without me. And it hurts to say this out loud. Looks like she's really gone now. Today is the happiest day of her life. I should be happy for her today. So tell me, why are these tears in my eyes? I know I should be happy for her.
She used to be.
But I've lost everything.
Yep, she used to be his, that's my guess.
Ever wanted today.
Yeah.
Today, I thought about the moment I could have said I loved her and promised her forever together. Today it really hit me that she don't really miss me. She's found a new beginning, and I'm wishing I had one more chance. God knows it's too late for that. Today is the happiest day of her life. I should be happy for her today. So tell me, why are these tears in my eyes? I know I should be happy for her, but I've lost everything. I've lost everything I've ever wanted today.
Jacob Herrick's kind of song.
Is the happiest day of her life. I should be happy for her, but I've lost everything. I've lost everything I've ever wanted. Today, he told her that he loved her, put a ring around her finger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one, you don't have to be happy. You don't. I mean, we tell ourselves these things, but I mean, you don't want to wish ill on somebody. necessarily. I mean, there are some people in the world that are really bad that it's not unwarranted to be happy when bad things happen to them. I mean, you want less ugliness in this world as a general principle. So bad things happening to bad people can make the world worse in that context, but you don't have to be happy. You're sad. You could just own that. Yeah, she's going with him now. I mean, you missed your chance to be with her, and that's a hard lesson to learn. Everything he ever wanted, and right now that's what he's feeling. I mean, he may meet another woman that he's like, oh my gosh, like we actually get along better than I did with the woman I thought would have been everything to me. But there is a certain finality to that. And people go through it. Divorcees go through it when their ex gets remarried. And it's like, oh God, this is real. Like, there's so many different moments of reality or realness in difficult times in life. And like a divorce, for example, is such a long, drawn out thing. Because first, you're still married, or a breakup. You're still together. But you start to drift apart. You maybe bring it back together for a time, but you continue drifting. Then you announce, let's say you're going to get divorced. But if you have kids, for example, you drag it out. It gets dragged out even longer because you want to figure out how to tell them. And then you actually file for divorce, and that's a long process. And then when you get the divorce decree, so now you're a divorcee. It's official. The marriage union is broken, and now you're single again, and that's an adjustment process. And then, so you think, okay, this is my new life now. I have to adjust to it. But then at some point, if your spouse gets remarried, your ex gets remarried, that's another adjustment. Like, wow. Things get embedded in our psyches, and the vision that we had for our life when we first got married is still there. So it's still in our mind that like this was the way life was supposed to go, or we had thought or anticipated, hoped, dreamed, planned, worked toward happening, and then it didn't happen. But it's still a basis of comparison that now she's officially moved on. And even though on one level, those dreams won't be fulfilled if your ex gets remarried or if you get remarried, it's actually probably harder in one sense initially if your ex gets remarried, not because you're pining for that person, but because, well, they clearly moved on faster than you did. In this case, he wasn't married to her. He loved her. It didn't work out because he said he never told her. He didn't tell her he loved her, or he didn't tell her he wanted to be with her for life. And that's what she was looking for. And some people are looking to be married. And that's just a normal thing. That somebody is like, I want to be with somebody. And there are different points in life where we want that more than others. It tends to be in your 20s. You're looking definitely by your upper 20s, you are looking to settle down. You are looking to find that person if you're looking to start a family or just figure out life with someone else. And then even later in life, if you're not married when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you don't want to die alone. And it's very real. But in his case, he missed his chance. And today's the day it really, really hit home. And hey, life is lived by trial and error, and that's the way we change. Next time he meets a girl he really loves, hopefully he doesn't do that within the first week, because you need that balance. You need that moderation, so to speak, in life. You want to do things wisely. Let things play out. Don't jump the gun too quickly just to overcompensate for what you screwed up the first time around, what you missed out on. So yeah, that was like a country-based rock song. But it had the orchestral part in the beginning with the piano and the stringed instruments and such. And so I didn't know where it was going to go. But he brought in the, 2.5 minutes in, there was sort of like that red dirt guitar. And this was certainly non-pop country. But this actually, if this had been played on rock radio, you'd say, oh yeah, he's a rock artist. But a number of country artists, like Red Dirt artists too. They have that rock component, and certainly Southern rock just by its own name. Skinner, Allman Brothers, Marshall Tucker, Outlaws, 38 Special. They've got that rock base to it, and but it's influenced by country and frequently gospel. So I'm going to rate my experience with this song. That's kind of how I rate the songs. And the number that struck me was an 8.7. I like the lyrics were relatively simple, but the composition was unique. I wasn't quite sure where he was going with it, and I like not being able to predict so well what's going on. But John, that was fun. I've done other Gary songs, and it's good to be exposed to the artist's catalog, if you will. So, all right, guys, there you have it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.